Hello, I want to talk about my deck a bit, as you see here. Lately I've changed Sap to Blade Flurry because I've been seeing an increase in aggro warlocks. Both Sap and Blade Flurry are very situational. Lately, however, I find myself in more situations where I want a Blade Flurry. When it comes to mollygalling with this deck, I find more and more what I really want is card draw. When I go first, I generally find myself mollygalling everything except the 1-cost Argent Squire, and the 2 to 3 cost card draws like the Engineer, the Loot Hoarder, Chef, Pagel, and the Acolyte. If I end up with no card draw in my opening hand, especially if I go first, it'll usually be a rough game. When I go second, I will hold on to one SI7 Agent, because then I can use it with the coin and it's just so powerful. Versus Hunters and Warlocks that I don't know if they're aggro or not, I will also hold on to a Backstab since it's just so useful against aggro. The general strategy with the deck is to keep drawing cards while keeping the enemy's minions off the board with liberal dagger usage. Don't be scared of wasting your cold bloods either. It is totally okay to just use them on a minion to do 4 extra damage to the enemy. If you're lucky, he will be unable to remove it, and if he does remove it, it will still 4 damage to the enemy, just like it would have been on Leroy. Still though, of course, it is best when you can get cold blood on a minion with Divine Shield like the Argent Squire. When you get to turn 6 and on, you have to keep checking your hand and board to see if you have lethal. It's surprising how much damage you can do out of nowhere with this deck, especially with Leroy combos, which the deck is centered around. You should also be checking to see if you can set the board up in a way that will give you lethal in the future. Late game I might forego board control completely and go for the face if it means I will have lethal next turn. One of the exceptions to the general strategy is when you play versus Giants Warlocks. They can be extremely difficult to play against. You cannot attack blindly versus them, but instead need to just keep drawing cards and setting them up for a combo kill. It is extremely difficult to beat them without some kind of Leroy combo to finish them off. I will usually keep them at around 18 health or so, and then stop attacking them directly until I can finish them off completely in one turn. Versus aggro, you have to play a bit different also. You have to be more careful with your daggers, avoid taking unnecessary damage, instead relying on your minions, backstab, shifts, eviscerate and blade flurries to clear the board. Now let's try to play a game before ending the video, and of course it would be preferable if I did not remove one of my acid drakes before we started. So let's see what we get. I'm guessing we will find a worthy opponent. And we did.
Valir versus Thrall.
Alright, versus a shaman.
Watch your
It's usually not too bad. So, since we're going first, we're just looking for the Argent Squires on the card draw. Yeah, this is pretty good. 2 damage shift can be useful.
protects me.
You tend to do that.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, Pagel.
I can wait and fish all day.
The light protects me.
If you're sure.
Come on, fish. Aw. No fishies today. Yeah, feral spirits, very common. Pretty much every shaman runs them. So the question is, how do we get rid of them best? I mean, we could get rid of both of them with a shift, or 2 minions and an eviscerate on the other ones. which I think is what I will do.
I fight.
Oh, if you're sure.
That also helps protect the Peggle. And now he's overloaded, so he can't do anything too scary this turn. Of course our Peggle, he
I can wait
doesn't
and
catch any
all
fish,
day.
so it's questionable how useful he is. Well, what he can do
Mind if I roll knee?
is kill the other Peggle, but then again, it might be better to split it out, so one silence isn't too good. I think it's better to kill the Peggle with our Squire.
I fight.
Job's done.
You could really use some cards, Peggle. And let's see. Wow, that was pretty lucky.
To Northrend! Victory!
Yes, things are not going too great, but we'll do what we can.
This guy's
Okay.
toast.
Not too bad. Now if Peggle had drawn a card of 2 4s earlier, things could look a lot better right now. Okay, so we have event cleave. So we want to get rid of these boards without losing any of our
Here
own
we
minions.
go.
The Brotherhood
Hey,
shall
lights out.
Like that. I'm saving the Leroy because I would rather use him in the end together with Shadow Step, which we should draw sometime. We have 2 in the deck, but only 14 cards left. I think I'm gonna Blade Furry.
So many. Here we go.
See, I'm tempted to hit the Fire Elemental because I can finish it off next turn. I mean, it's a lot of damage to me, but
Here we
I think
go.
it's best.
That minion already attacked.
I would prefer to finish it off with a shift though, rather than my face.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Now, if we get a Shadow Step, it's possible for us to finish the game next turn if he doesn't kill either of our minions. Oh, well. Our only useful minion. Which it looks like he will. Which a shame.
My shield for Argus.
This is not good.
Here we go.
Is she gonna give it Wind Fury? Nice. Now that's the Levi combo.
Well played.
Okay, let's try one more game. Hopefully I can win this one. For almost all decks and classes, it's an advantage to go first. I believe this deck is one of the exceptions to that.
I must protect
Oh,
the
look,
one.
getting the second legend on the EU server. Let's kill him. I believe I played this guy 2 times before. I believe I actually won.
The light protects me.
So that's good news. He was only number 7 back then.
I can wait and fish all day.
Nah, we don't have a good answer to that right now.
Mind if I
I
roll
fight.
me?
Yes,
I
I'll
fight.
attack it. It gotta die. He has a better pickle than I do.
The light protects me. I fight.
Caught one.
He definitely does. Alright,
I fight.
good night. I really want to combo into my SI7 agent, but there's no good way for me to do so.
I
That
fight.
is really unfortunate.
I
This
fight.
guy's toast.
Shields up.
Okay. This is a bit better. We can
This guy's toast.
this. Could also have used shift, but this seems better.
I fight.
See, I would rather keep the
I
divine
fight.
shield.
I fight.
Because otherwise you would just kill both with swipe anyway.
What to do?
See, I want to give cold blood to the squire, but if I give it cold blood I don't really want to trade with those guys. And I can play the Van Cleave, so I think I'll just do this.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
I fight.
See how it goes. Oh, we need a Leroy to complete this combo of 18 damage.
What to do?
I must safeguard the land.
Yeah, that often happens to Cleave. Poor guy. Okay, now it's in here. That's good.
I hope you like my invention.
Still
I
good.
hope you like my invention.
But yeah, that's okay. So again, if he doesn't get any taunts out, and we get Leroy, then it's an easy win.
For Argus.
He does get taunts out though, so it won't be quite that simple. Alright, so if he had deadly poison, that could be a pretty nice blade flurry. Okay, so we're gonna set up for a possible kill next turn. If we do kill Leroy, which of course the chance is only about 8%, but sometimes that's all you have. I mean, at least we're still pretty high in life. That is not good for us. Yep, this is pretty bad. I'm not sure there's any way anymore. But you should always play it out until there's definitely lethal. You never know what can happen.
I wonder. I wonder.
Is it that complex? I mean, you look like you're about to win.
Time waits for no one.
So, one damage shot? Is that what he was thinking about? I guess so. I think he's relatively safe though. Yeah.
Well played. I give up.
Okay. He's a good player. He beat me. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you should like and subscribe. And I know I lost both games, but I swear I actually do win sometimes. You can watch some of my other videos to see that. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.